Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here again. Today's video dives into a topic that has taken both social media and the entertainment world by storm. In a world where public relationships, private secrets, and unexpected revelations constantly collide, the story of Alina Boz, Alp Navruz, and Ümit Övercan has captured everyone's attention, and for good reason. At the center of this swirling drama are three prominent names in Turkish entertainment. Alina Boz, known not only for her captivating performances but also for her elegance and grace, recently made headlines when she tied the knot with Ümit Övercan. The wedding was a quiet, private affair, one that surprised even some of her closest fans. Photos from the ceremony spread rapidly online, accompanied by captions of admiration, hope, and pure curiosity. People were excited to see Alina stepping into this new chapter of her life, and many assumed it would be the beginning of a beautiful journey. But just as the dust was settling and fans were adjusting to this unexpected union, a new revelation threw everything into chaos. Alp Navruz, another celebrated actor and once romantically linked to Alina, made a statement that no one saw coming. In a recent interview, Alp opened up in a way that was both shocking and emotionally charged. His claim that Ümit Övercan, the man who had just married Alina Boz, was harboring feelings for someone else. The words echoed through entertainment media like a thunderclap. Journalists, fans, and industry insiders all paused. Was this real? Was there truth behind Alp's statement, or was it merely speculation? Regardless of intent, his words carried weight and the reaction was immediate. Within hours of the interview going public, rumors spread like wildfire. Social media became flooded with theories, commentary, and screenshots. People began dissecting every past interaction, every photograph, every quote, trying to figure out the timeline and whether Alp had just unintentionally revealed a deeper, hidden story. The romantic fairy tale that began with a private wedding ceremony quickly unraveled into one of the most talked about controversies of the year. Alina, caught at the heart of it all, remained silent in the immediate aftermath. For someone who had always maintained a dignified and measured approach to the press, the sudden flood of attention must have been overwhelming. Behind the scenes, sources close to her say she was blindsided not just by Alp's comment, but by what it seemed to reveal. A 2-day-old marriage, already under the scrutiny of the public, was now being tested in the most dramatic of ways. While neither Alina nor Ümit issued formal statements immediately, it didn't take long for insiders to confirm the worst. The marriage had already come to an end. Yes, just 2 days after exchanging vows, the couple had reportedly gone their separate ways. The romance that had captured imaginations so quickly had just as suddenly evaporated, leaving behind a mix of confusion, disappointment, and unanswered questions. And what of Alp? His decision to speak publicly, especially on such a sensitive matter, has sparked intense debate. Was he trying to protect Alina? Was he acting out of frustration or unresolved emotion? Or was he simply telling the truth, regardless of consequence? Some fans view him as someone who bravely stepped forward to reveal what others were afraid to say. Others believe the timing was inappropriate, suggesting that such personal matters should remain private. Either way, his words changed the course of this story entirely. This entire saga has reminded everyone just how fragile relationships can be when lived under the constant gaze of the public eye. For celebrities, love and heartbreak don't happen behind closed doors, they unfold in front of millions. Every gesture is captured, every statement analyzed, and every silence questioned. The emotional toll must be immense. What's perhaps most interesting is the larger conversation that's emerging because of this situation. It's not just about three individuals anymore, it's about trust, timing, and the complicated nature of love when your every move is being watched. The entertainment world thrives on spectacle, but moments like these force us to remember that behind the headlines are real people with real emotions. Alina, Alp, and Ümit are not just characters in a storyline. They're individuals trying to navigate incredibly personal challenges under immense public pressure. As the dust begins to settle, the question remains: what happens next? Will Alina speak out? Will Ümit respond to the claims? And will Alp offer more clarity on what motivated him to come forward? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the story is far from over. Meanwhile, fans continue to voice their support in various ways. Some express sympathy for Alina, praising her strength and hoping she finds peace after such a turbulent experience. Others show support for Alp, admiring his honesty and questioning whether his motives were more protective than provocative. And then there are those who remain cautious, waiting for more information before choosing sides. In the days ahead, new details may emerge, statements may be released, more truths or perhaps more rumors may surface. Until then, all we can do is reflect on how quickly public perception can shift and how fragile even the strongest-looking relationships can be when built in the spotlight. So, as we watch this story continue to unfold, let's remember to approach it not just as entertainment, but with empathy. Fame brings visibility, but it doesn't shield people from pain. And as fascinating as these stories may be, they also remind us of the emotional complexity that lives behind the glamour. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and watching the video. If you'd like to stay updated as this story evolves, and I'm sure there's more to come, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the join button for even more exclusive content. I appreciate every single one of you for being here and supporting the channel. Until next time, take care of yourselves, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.